Hello friends, this is Gimp Girl and I'm about to start eating this roll of kebab. And so I'm back in the kebab diet. I try to eat 2 of these big rolls per week. So yeah, I'll be digging in here. Hello everyone, this is Gimp Girl once again, yay! And this is what I'm wearing today. I would have the camera further off so that you could see more of me, but I've discovered that this sound is pretty bad on this phone that I'm filming with right now. So I'll have to sit just a bit closer to the microphone. Okay, so I have here a love gift for my man. And I also have a topic for today, and today's little message, maybe I should call it a little message, is Tinder passport is a game changer. For men, that is. Okay, not for women, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about how Tinder passport is a game changer for the gentleman. Okay, maybe this time I'll start with opening the package. I have no idea what this is. I actually have no idea what is in this package. It's been laying around for a while. I think I put it away specifically to have on a video, but I never got to it, and yeah, now I don't even remember what's in it. And I don't remember when it came. Smells like a German basement. Yeah. This is a little robot lens. It's for a robot camera. It's like a really cool analog camera. I think I've shown it off at some point. Okay, and what is this? It's a Xenar 37.5 2.8, a 37.5 millimeter. Okay, that is the oldest lens ever. Okay, so that is a robot lens. Then what is in here? Is it another one? Ooh, look at this. Oh, here we have another lens. What do you know? Which one is this? I'll never get the lens cap off. Well, ah! Okay. Huh, okay. Another Schneider lens. An Isagon. That's cool, okay. 40 millimeter, what do you know? I have some very unusual lenses here. Very, very unusual lenses. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. So at some point I decided to buy these really unusual lenses. It's unusual. It's special. Special. They are special. Special gift for a special guy. Okay, so let's move on to the topic. The Tinder passport. That is a game changer for you gentlemen. Okay, I will talk a bit about what it means for the ladies. Okay, now we know that everybody complains at Tinder. It's hard to meet someone, and doesn't work out. And for the gentlemen, it's that you don't get a lot of matches, right? Sometimes you get no matches. You're on Tinder for some time, you get no matches, you get few matches. The matches that you get, maybe they're not so good, they have a bad attitude, the women that you talk to. And the other complaint is that, well, women only swipe on a few men, like 0.01% of men, right? and they're never going to swipe on most men. They're only going to swipe on the top, like 0.1% or something like that. Swipe right on the top guys, right? And you get no results with women. Doesn't lead anywhere. Maybe you match, women don't talk to you, those kind of things, right? And all of this is absolutely true until you discover Tinder passport, okay? And yeah, then everything kind of changes. Then none of these things really apply. Okay, all of these complaints that you hear on the internet, you know, like statistics after statistics on how women swipe on Tinder, they just go out the window. Yeah. Well, how did I find this out? I made a Tinder profile for my man, and I got the Tinder passport for his profile, and I actually had trouble paying for it. Like, there was something wrong with my card, and my bank even called me. Like, hello, we see that you are paying for Tinder, is it Tinder Gold or one of these like Tinder things? I see that you're paying for Tinder Gold. Is this true? I'm like, yes. Now let me use my card already. All right, I guess we approved the transaction. Okay, so yeah, I couldn't be like, it's not for me. I made a profile for my man. Now I'm gonna swipe on hot ladies abroad in every country possible. Okay, so I then could swipe in all countries in the world where women have Tinder, and it's a lot of countries. Let me tell you, like, this is worldwide. Okay, you can go to some village in like a third world country, and yeah, there are women there on Tinder. Okay, so mostly I swipe first in the West, and then mostly in Asia, and I ended up in Asia because there were better results. That's where I had the best results, right? Yeah, and I even swiped in like Africa, South America, and Asia is what gave me the best results. So how is the West then compared to Asia? I guess since that's where I swipe the most. Well, in the West, you'll of course get much fewer matches. Few matches. In some locations, you won't get any matches at all. And the matches that you get, they will have a terrible attitude, just terrible, or it won't lead anywhere. The conversation will be boring and stale, I guess. When out abroad, I got a lot of matches, like a lot. Okay, and before you ask, like, let's see, what's wrong with his profile? Can we see his profile? No, I'm not gonna show you his profile. But they do normal pictures of like my man in a suit, like at work, outside, whatever, just normal pictures, right? So I think what this does is that women will now have to compete for men, because the narrative goes that, well, bro, if you just self-improve, you just change your profile and change your pictures, and like you work out and get a good body, and then you start making like lots of money, and you have a really interesting profile, then you'll get more matches. Just self-improve, bro. Whereas, you know, you're just an average guy in the West, no matches, you switch to some other country, for instance in Asia, and you get a lot of matches. So clearly it's not your profile. Okay, and the culture is very different. I mean, it's similar in the sense that, well, they are also on Tinder. They still are looking for, I guess, dates on Tinder. But other than that, when you talk to women outside of the West, they're going to be very, very different. Like the culture is very different. And they can be more agreeable, more. But they agree to just talk. It doesn't have to mean anything. It doesn't have to mean that you're gonna meet up, but they're more open. They're more, I guess, open to talking. It seems more normal. You have a normal conversation. Whereas with Western women, you have a lot of craziness. Yeah, just craziness. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you like exactly which countries I swipe. That will be my little secret. But the point of this is that instead of men having to improve their profile and their stats and their everything and start making more money, it's the women that will have to compete for the men. They will have to get them interested and keep them interested. Because when you suddenly have a lot of matches, so many that you're gonna start deleting matches, because otherwise you have too many. You can't keep up with every single match. You can't keep a conversation with so many people. When you have this much choice, then the woman is the one who has to keep you interested as the gentleman. She is the one who has to keep you interested in a conversation. She is the one who has to agree to whatever standards, whatever demands you put on her. So if you start talking to a woman, then for instance you should absolutely put out your demands from the get-go. You talk to her a bit and then you ask her, okay, so this is what I'm looking for. Okay, like in my man's case, okay, well, I'm married. Is this a problem for you? And for some it is, and then you end the conversation, you move on to the next because you have so many more matches, right? And for many of them it was like, yeah, I don't care, that's okay, that's fine. Okay, you can even put, demands for bedroom activities, demands for like her body. Hey, I think you're a bit fat, you need to lose weight. So if I'm going to be with you, then you need to lose weight. Or like things you want her to do for you. And okay, if I like come to your country, I want you to show me around or whatever, whatever it may be. So put out your demands from the get-go. This will not work with Western women. You probably won't even get that far in the conversation, and possibly not a lot of them are even going to swipe on you. Okay, so if you start putting demands on them, I don't know, they'll most likely flip out. Okay, I've had women flip out. So, but the moment you change location from the West, all of this changes. Like the circumstances change, like everything changes. So ladies, you are going to have to keep the men interested. You swipe on them and then you try to keep them interested. Otherwise, when all men discover their Tinder passport and all you need to do is switch location to have a completely different result, well, they're not going to swipe in your country at all. And you'll be left with a bunch of bums who are looking to take advantage of you, which you probably are already. So you're the ones, ladies, who need to, I guess, interest the man, live up to whatever demands he may put out. It's not up to the man to pay attention to the women and try to keep them interested. So that's just how it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't discovered that switching location on your dating app is the answer to most of your problems, then do so right now. Okay, this is Gimp Girl. I'm gonna go and explore these extremely unusual lenses. See if I can give them to my man, get him to put them on a camera and try them out. Okay, bye-bye.